speaking about the devotee in the start, then it needs an audience. And you said the devotee needs an audience.
You see, there are two kinds of spiritual experiences. One is you dissolve as an entity, you become the total. Other is you become so surrendered, you see divine as this, right? So you are an experiencer, an audience of this divine game. There is a play going on and you are a good audience. Right now we are not a good audience. We are complaining about the play. You're telling the director how to make movie, isn't it? You have no idea how movie is made, but you tell, oh, it's okay. And you do not like your character also. You forget it's a play. Nothing is serious. You understand what I'm saying? So, as an artist, you are appreciating life and responding to it. That is the juice of it. But once you become one with it, who will express what? Game over. So they say coming too close also is like killing the love. Maintaining a distance, it keeps the romance on. That's why they say flirt more than having to possess the life. Play of energy. It needs two to play. It takes duality to play. But we forgot design of duality is a play, not a fight. For us, it has become fight. So this is the most subtle and deep secrets about life. Duality is not to be dissolved, but to played with. So that play is the point. Otherwise, you all are divine. You are not going anywhere. You are not getting anything. Nothing is going to happen. That's why when Shiva was sitting in absolute silence, in bliss, it's okay, let's have some fun. Let make myself two, male, female. Let me chase myself as a woman. That's what the game is. To maintain the game, you have to maintain the distance, but a creative distance. Look at anything which gets destroyed into your life by overindulgence. But this is how you can dissolve your suffering also, by becoming one with it. Suffering is as long as, oh, that is suffering, I don't want it. You become it, there is no suffering. Your energy is released from there. So same is they say that once you experience anything totally, you become one with it, you evolve out of it. So devotion is how to empathize with things. When you empathize with something, you become like them. So a devotee empathizes with life, it becomes the divinity. But yes, at one point you will merge just before you die, or some people merge before that. That is just separate thing. It is a choice of life. Because life doesn't want you to disappear. It wants you to appreciate its forms and play the game, create, dance. That's what we have envisioned divine as, celebrating its forms. It is so full of energy. It becomes multiplicity of forms, yet stays untouched and plays the game. And you are supposed to enjoy your own play. Tai Chi is a waterway. The secret of Tai Chi is relaxed movement, no rush into the movement. Then comes a power. When you are in rush, your movement becomes weak, trembling. It's moving like a vibration, not going anywhere but moving. And you start to feel that your whole energy is moving. Your hand becomes very, very powerful in the movement. But when you're moving in time to get something, you are kind of, oh, let me do this. You are not present. When you're present with the movement, restful movement is the secret. Dualities are coming together. Movement is not rest, and rest is not movement. But if you can manage to make a restful movement, one thing you will notice about Osho's talks, there are lots of silences when he talks, as if silence is talking. When we talk, we get lost into making words, or when we are quiet, we forget about the words. Balance is move. That's what joy means. Moving for enjoying the movement. You don't want it to finish. So you are slowly tasting and feeling the movement. Sooner or later, you will start to get glimpses. This is the divinity. This is the Shakti. In fact, you are the Shakti. You are the Om sound. You don't need methods. You need to be here and feel it.
So I've heard like many gurus, they say the significance of a guru in a individual like me in my life. They emphasize on having a guru, and then there are certain person like Krishnamurti who rejects the idea of the guru. So, so what is your take on that? And like, how is it decided for a person like me? How that relationship would ever happen or not, or along that line?
You see, you can't find a guru, guru finds you. What we call guru is present moment. When you get initiated by guru, it's not by a person. When present moment initiates you in its kingdom. Because you are a mind, you have no idea of the present, the Shakti. So it can happen anyway. But traditionally, when they say you have to find a guru, usually there is lots of complex game which happens. First, you will not surrender completely. Because when you surrender completely, then guru appears. But if your ego is there, I'll see, let's follow this Babaji, then we will see, then guru will not happen. Each guru talks as a present. They say initiation of mantra is when guru tells you a mantra in your ear. I ask, who tells that mantra? Present tells that mantra. It's connecting you with the present circuit. That's what Guru's Diksha is. It connects you, not some tradition. That is all crap. It connects you with the present vibe. Once you are little bit shocked, means now Guru is holding your hand. I was telling last few days back that Osho would say to people that, don't worry, I'll be with you. I said, how he managed to be with so many people? Point is, when you are in present, you are with everybody. Anybody thinking of you will get connected because you are present. How many of your friends you think are in present? They are into their stories. So that's why people are able to feel intimacy with Guru, because Guru is in the present. When you are in present, you feel the Guru's presence. So you can project it on a person, but actually that person is just a window. Otherwise, connecting with the present is connecting with the Guru. That's what we call Krishna. This leaf form, this body forms, they are the Guru's movements. Om is the Guru. Ganesha is called Om Gam Guru Bhayo Namah. The very sound which is coming out, it's Guru speaking. But if you see Satya, then I will become Satya for you. But if you see a Guru, Satya will not even know. It will say certain things which will work for you. And Satya will not have any idea why you are freaking out. Oh, you answered me. I said, really? I answered you? See, that's how it is. Don't think whether you can have a guru or not, whether guru will come to you or not. Think, are you willing to surrender to a guru? Not to a person. Are you willing to flow with life? Allow life. Then that guru will find a way to reach you. This I can promise. I had the same issue. So many gurus started to appear. A crazy person passing by will make a comment. Boom, I suddenly have answer. I said, what the fuck just happened? Because it's one mind, a presence. It is aware of you. Once you become aware of it, it is also aware of you. Communication starts. This is a real adventure. Not do meditation techniques, get enlightened and all that. That's crap. You are into somebody's kingdom. So when I was telling my students that listen to sounds more, listen to senses more, look carefully, you are giving attention to the present moment. You know what happens? Present starts to give you attention. That's where blessing starts to happen. It reflects back. So don't worry about Guru. Start to be present. And present will find a way to tell you what you need to know. But for that, examine your events, what events are telling you. Person who starts to study their events, which people you met, what they were talking, don't say that what person said. Notice what is happening within you about that. Then you will see Guru is communicating with you all the time through your events. It becomes very weird and scary sometimes. Some children will suddenly speak to you something, they have no idea what they are saying, but it will hit you. Animals. So we are talking here the Guru, not a person who initiate you into something or tell you something. You never know. But indication is always there. I have noticed that events happening around into your life are the movements of Guru, but you're not observing them. Otherwise, I noticed in Rishikesh it would happen a lot. It was so weird. Then you realize how Shakti works. Devi, I am thinking of somebody, decision for her, for that person. I think I should go meet that person. And suddenly my foot is into cow's shit. And it happened so many times. When I'm making a wrong decision, my foot will enter into cow's shit on the road. I say, what the fuck? And whenever I'm making a wrong decision, I will create a hole into my kurta. Then I will think what I was thinking. Then I say, So you see, it's one vibration. You go out of tune, some event appears and shows you. You're creating accidents. I remember once I bought a very white kurta and dhoti. I was sitting and one woman come to me and wanted to talk to me. I had an instinct not to talk to her. But somehow I got into talking. After talking with her half an hour, I spilled chai on my new white kurta. But it saves you also. Instead of your psyche getting tainted, your kurta got tainted. That's what compassion is. Instead of you breaking your leg, it'll slap you through somebody, saving you. So Guru's way is not soft, it's sometimes hard. It will somewhere snatch something out of you and you'll, I lost. But then you realize, it's freeing me. So Guru's language has to be understood. It's not babysitting you. It is beating the crap out of you. Really, this Shakti path or Guru's path is never easy. You will go through extremes, vroom, vroom. If today you ask me how you are feeling, I will say, I really don't know. I don't want to make a comment either. If I say I'm feeling great, I will feel shitty within 5 minutes because I made a choice. But you don't say anything. Just life starts to communicate with you. It's so obvious you don't notice. Later on you realize when you look back after 1 year, oh my God. You realize always after. Fuck, it was there. I didn't acknowledge. But even if you acknowledge, you will not see him again next time. That's the hide and seek. So, welcome to the crazy magical world. Not some technique, do this and go to ashram, participate and this and that, working on yourself. No. Creating friendship with the big boss. You say, you are my guru, your events are my teachings from you. Give me wisdom to understand your teachings. Then you will stop looking at your life the way idiots look at it. Oh, this is bad happened, this is good happened. You just look what life is showing me. It is always exposing you, but you don't see it. You blame on others. Any accident happens, suffering happens, it is showing you your face. Look how attached you are. Look how careless you are. And you want to connect with me. This is what they say, that once you really understand Guru, then everything. Dattatreya had a 24 gurus. And when I read, he learned from the wind, he learned from the moon, he learned from the crows, he learned from a prostitute, that how she's so unattached. He learned from the moon, that how it's constantly changing. So he had 24 gurus. Things around in nature are teaching you, are showing you. Slowly, slowly, you will have your specific communications with nature. Certain things will appear at a certain times into your events. First you will not notice, then you will notice. Whenever this event happens, this always happens. So these are the harmonies you're becoming aware around you. Shri Ram